Hey guys, long time no see. I think it's been about like almost 3 years since I've stopped making content, and I'm returning to content. That's why I'm making this video. I think before I just jump right into making new content or even I've been streaming on Twitch, so I don't know if I'm gonna move over to YouTube to stream, but it may just be both platforms. So before I kind of like, hey, yeah, come watch me stream, come watch this video, come join the gang again, come be a part of the whole movement again. Uh, you know, I didn't want to just do that. I didn't want to just start pushing out content again. I feel like that's very weird to do because I did take such a long time off. So let's talk about it. What happened? Where I've been? What's kind of been going on? So around 2022, as you guys, I don't know if anyone noticed, I kind of did start slowing down on Tokyo Revengers. That's what I was mainly reviewing at the time, like significantly. I wasn't even doing weekly chapters. I think it went from, and I deleted most of my Tokyo Revengers catalog, so I don't even really exactly know, but I did know at one point it was getting to me like reviewing every week to reviewing maybe every 2 to 3 weeks, and then dropping like however many chapters I had to review. I reviewed in that one video. So I stopped providing the quality I was providing by taking the time to review each chapter, and posting panels in there, editing all that good stuff. Reason why I kind of fell off the content. One, Tokyo Revengers was ending. I wasn't happy with the, as you guys have known from the videos that I did have up and seen. I wasn't happy a lot of what happened after the Three Deities War. So when Rukahara Tandai, Brahman, and Kanto Majigen, when they all three had fought in that deity war, I loved it. I thought everything up to that point was amazing. Dragon's death, everything was good. So I don't want to get too much because it's not a Tokyo Revenger video, but that's the reason I kind of slowed down the content. I also felt like I wasn't where I wanted to be within a year's time. I wanted to be monetized. I wanted to have all these different things. I set unrealistic expectations on the growth and the movement of the channel instead of just really doing it for why I did it from the beginning, which is me just loving anime and manga content and just having an audience to speak to. Really, why I wanted to do YouTube wasn't even for notoriety, money. I mean, anything you want to do, you want to get investment back on that. But what I'm saying is my whole purpose was just to find a community that I could speak to about new My Hero or new Tokyo Revengers or new whatever it is. Because not all my friends are consistent like me. Not all of them are into analytics and into all the deeper aspects of anime and manga. So you kind of have to respect that. And I thought, hey, instead of me kind of spoiling things for people or being an over knowledgeable person for people, hey, let me make my own videos, and then you guys comment on it and I could talk from there. I have my Twitter in the in my bio and everything. So yeah, all those things. I kind of did get a little traction on Twitter too. I was very vocal in the Tokyo Revengers anime community. Some people loved what I had to say on people. Some people didn't like it. I had a very big issue with the sexualization of Tokyo Revengers. That's why I kind of got tired of making content in general. I just wasn't happy in what I was making content in anymore. I feel like I got to a point where I owed it to be a Tokyo Revengers channel. And I feel like I couldn't get out of that, so that kind of made me depressed, which is not the case. You can get out of anything and become versatile, and that's how my channel sorry, I'm doing something over here. That's how my channel originally started. Anyways, you know what I mean? Is me just kind of doing every series, and I kind of stopped that. And a big thing that made me hurt is like I wasn't motivated to make content, and Dumpster Battle came out. Haikyuu, you guys know Haikyuu is my favorite series ever. I didn't even make a video on that, and I like, oh, that's like when I kind of knew it was bad. And of course, that movie came out in 2024, and I've been stopped making content, but like I thought that was gonna be my comeback. I seen that movie in theaters 3 times. Kid you not, I paid for it 3 times. My wife paid for it twice, but I paid for it once. So, you know, I think she paid for all the time. I don't. It doesn't. That doesn't even matter. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like I really love the movie that like me and my family. I seen it twice by myself, and they came with me one time. So we spent the money on it. Like I really thought that was gonna be my comeback. I love the movie. I felt great. But also too, guys, I have to be honest. I battle with mental issues. I have depression, anxiety, and I suffer from PTSD. So I had a lot of that I was as an adult. As a kid, I feel like it's a lot easier to maintain because you don't have a lot of like a hectic schedule. You don't have to work a lot. You don't have to do a lot of different things. So I guess with all the responsibilities I started getting as an adult, that aspect of my life I couldn't control as much anymore. So I kind of weighed heavy on me, and not just my content life, but just everyday life. So I had to get right. I had to, you know, basically what I'm saying is I had to look a lot of within and say, hey, yo, this is the issues I have. I am the problem because I'm not correcting them. So I need to correct those things. And, not, paying attention to those things caused me to not be motivated to do content, not motivated to do pretty much anything but just work and do life, take care of my family, whatever the things I needed to do. But then I had to, and that's why I have to like really, really be grateful for streaming. Even though here I have my have my viewership, I have my geared audience, and I don't have it on Twitch yet, but Twitch really like lit a fire back in me to make content. Of course, I'm starting to feel better, guys, and everything, and that's what I want to tell you guys before I go into the content, down the content realm right now. If you ever need anyone to talk to, if you guys ever suffer from anything, and I'm still in my mental journey, still discovering it, and I know there's probably much more that needs to be uncovered. What I've been diagnosed already, so if you need anyone to talk to, you need anyone to be there for you. Hit me up, man. I know we don't know each other. I know we all essentially become strangers, but how I feel is like how I like my other my content creators. We're all a family, so you know I don't really have much people to talk to about it. So if you're suffering from anything, you feel any type of way, my Twitter is gonna be in the link always. You guys can always DM me. I think I'm gonna have my Instagram too. I made a content Instagram, so no matter how you gotta reach me, wherever you gotta reach me, I'll probably even drop my Gmail if you want to send me an email. Like I'm here for you guys, and that's why I'm doing this. I'm not doing it just because of many reasons you could do content for it. It's mainly to show you guys my love and passion for anime and give you my perspective on things. And not only that, like provide community for the people that do deal with mental health aspects that may not have an avenue. Because as you guys know, us anime and manga guys, kids, women, girls, like we're always looked at differently. People always kind of, even though it's a norm now, anime and manga is very popular. You still get looked at in a certain way. So it's kind of hard. And what I mean by that is like growing up, like family, they don't understand a lot of these things. So you may feel like you're misunderstood or you don't fit in, and no one should ever feel like that. So like if you ever need anyone here, I'm here for you. And that's not to like discredit your family. Your family does love you, but they're not going to understand certain things. So you have to understand that. And what I'm saying is I'm a person that could probably understand and it could be up to you. So, I'm here. But anyways, streaming lit a fire back up into my life, and I want to do content. I'm like, let me make this video. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'll be honest. I probably remade this video like 6, 7, 8 times. Because I just feel like I try too hard to kind of make it a certain way instead of just telling you guys how I feel. So this is how I feel. Like I genuinely just went through a lot, just life as an adult, and I'm coming back, man. There's no excuse for me not to be back, not to make content. I definitely have all the time. I wouldn't say all the time in the world because it's not true. Like I still work, I still have a kid, I still have a wife, I still have all these things that I have to do. But I do have the time. Like I can make content again. I can stream. So I'm gonna lock in, and I mean, my whole goal is I never wanted to be a 9 to 5 guy, and I am. And if this could, provide me a way out, then cool. If it doesn't, I still have a career, and I'm still gonna push this, even if I end up never being big, right? I'm still gonna push it. And that's what I'm saying. Like all those doubt, all those feelings that I had are gone. Worrying about if I'm gonna be if I'm gonna, I don't care. I don't care at all. If it takes me 5, 6, 7 years, that's not the goal. The goal is, as I mentioned, is to show you guys my love for anime and manga, and also be pivotal to anybody that deals with any mental health, or it might even be mental health, just dealing with being an anime and manga fan and people around you don't understand it. Anything. If I could be a pillar of hope to anyone, or provide, if like watching my videos provides comfort, that's like my goal. It's always gonna be my goal, is to be someone that could be there for someone, because I know what it's like not to have someone, and I know like content for me helped me growing up as well. Like even as an adult, I couldn't handle a lot of things I was going through, like watching For Never World growing up, or Chris Move, or then some of these, like Chris Move's not an anime content creator, like for Cash Nasty, or a lot of these other older YouTubers that I used to watch, man. Like those videos provide me comfort, and seeing like maybe not Chris Move. Chris Move was like, I feel like one of those like super cool guys, but like For Never World, like great example. He went through a lot of like relatable things in life. So like to see him go through his stuff and be there for his community and everything, that's just kind of all I want. And shout out For Never. He's always been like my favorite YouTuber. As nowadays, I don't watch him as much because he doesn't push as much content as YouTube, which is understandable. He's become super big, and he's established so much for his life, and he's been through so much in his life. So, you know, shout out to you for never. Like, you're the OG, you're senpai, bro. So shout out to you. And you guys know I don't do no shout outs in my videos, so you know that like it's genuine. Like the way I feel about his content and like his channel is very genuine. I've been watching him since I was like fucking 13, 12, 13, and I'm 28 now. So crazy, right? And I think he's only a little bit older than me anyway. So it's like, it's crazy, right? To think that like 13-year-old kid, now I'm 28, and like still subscribe to him, still watch, check in when, when I can check in, and um you know, that's it. And that's what I'm gonna tell you guys. Like, this channel's not always only gonna be anime and manga, because I'm so much more than that too. So let's dive into that, because like I don't want to not like touch on that or speak on that, and I don't want to make this video super long, right? Because it's just me coming back, because I have a little treat for you guys. I have 2 videos that I'm working on. After this video is done being recorded, I'm probably gonna hop into my Hero video, because that's more like a feelings video. But then I have a little for my Tokyo Revengers fan, my second video back, because this technically is my it was technically gonna be my third, but that second video back is for my Tokyo Revengers fan, because they're gonna stop disrespecting Takamichi Hanagaki. On my soul, they're gonna stop disrespecting the man, the myth, the legend, whatever you want to say about the boy, the greatest delinquent of his era, the freaking goat. Bruh, they're gonna stop, and I'm gonna put my facts up, and that's why that video is gonna probably take a little longer to come out, because I'm gonna put my facts out to show people like he is him. Don't think because what happened, he ain't him. But anyways, yeah, my hero video probably gonna come out with this one. So anyways, yeah, so back to what the content goals are gonna be. Of course, anime manga heavy. That's something that I still like. Anime specifically is something I'm still so into. That, manga not so much. I gotta get back on my manga. Y'all gonna need to recommend me some stuff, because I was on Kagurabachi, but I stopped in like the 60s. I was like super caught up to Saka Metal, but now I'm super behind. So if you guys want me to catch up on those, like, let me know. I catch up on them, or introduce me some other manga. I know there's a lot of new shonen series, because like you guys know, when I was reading like My Heroes, Demon Slayers, the Black Clovers, all those, and a lot of those series have ended already. So you know what I mean. Even Haikyuu, like my favorite Haikyuu's ended. So Tokyo Revengers, like, yeah, I keep thinking everything's ended. You know what I mean. So just drop any manga that you guys think will be good to read. But anyways, yeah, so much more than that. I am very, very big into UFC, so you guys may see some UFC content. Maybe something I thought of over the weekend that happened in the fights. Maybe something that's going on in the community. I might drop a video on that. I'm into music, so maybe I'll start doing like streams where I review an album. I have so much stuff I just want to work on, guys, and like I'm smiling, and I want you guys to see the happiness in me, because no matter what you go through, like, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And don't get me wrong, I'm still going through a lot. Like, not even just mental, just life, right? Like, be happy of the opportunity you have. Like, if you guys have a computer, and I'll be honest with you, I don't have the craziest of everything. Like, even my streaming setup is not super freaking crazy. I do have a good PC, but that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't pay, hundreds of, like, if you have a laptop or a basic computer and you just have a webcam, and I wish I could unplug it. I don't want to mess up with my setup, but I'm gonna show you guys maybe in my next stream, or maybe in a video of my stream, if that's what, like, comment if that's something you guys want to see, like my like how I stream and everything. Bro, I kid you not, my capture card was like $25. That's, I promise you, the only thing you got to do to that thing is make sure you have a Type-C connection. So make sure your laptop has either a Type-C port, or you could do a Type-C connection in some type of way. I mean, you're gonna need the port regardless. So if you golden, because that's one that capture card only works smoothly in Type-C connection. I tried the USB 3.0, trash. You're gonna need to not use the HDMI cord that's in there. If you don't already have two like 4K standard, like, the good HDMI cords that you use for PlayStation 5 or whatever, you're gonna need that. Like, basically, I spent probably $40 total to kind of gear that bitch up, and it works smooth for me. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so much that I'm gonna do. Like, I just tell you about all the content, all the happiness I have in me. That's why I also want to tell you guys, push it. Like, if you want to do content, do streaming, I encourage everybody. When I play the game, 2K is like a game I play where I do talk to a lot of people online. They tell me all the time, I want to stream. I'm like, yeah, do it. I was like, bro, you got a MacBook, HP, whatever it is, if that big could run OBS, and you could connect that capture card into it, and y'all, if y'all go on Amazon, it's a black capture card, you'll say 4K Ultra HD or something like that. It's like 20, 25, $35. That card will change everything for you. And then from there, once you're consistent, or you're making money from your content, or you get more money from work, or whatever the case may be, then you upgrade to Elgato. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to just... And that's why I tell people, you don't have to jump into buying everything expensive to just be a content creator. It is nothing, bro. I'm recording off a webcam right now. it's a good webcam, but it's a lot of tech. Anyways, it's a good webcam. You know what I mean? But all this stuff is years old. It's the same setup I've used all the years. The only thing I got was a capture card that's new, and I think my computer is new for you guys. Like my computer's like a year old, and that's not me. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too much into being corny or anything, even though I am a little corny. There's nothing wrong with that. Hold on, let me move this real quick. Um, but yeah, I do go for it, man, and that's why I'm saying like I started streaming last week. I think I did three days, so I'm gonna try to do 3 days a week. I don't know if I'm gonna stream today. Um, just because I'm gonna push out this My Hero video after this. So I don't know if I'm absolutely stream today. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, I'm back, man. I'm back like I never left. Yeah, my fault. I can't do it because I want you to the flag. But anyways, yeah, I'm back like I never left. Coming, a lot of content coming, and don't think that I forgot about Tokyo Rangers. I got a video for that coming through, and the anime is coming back. So I think in January we're gonna get the new season. So if it does come out in January, or whenever it does, expect it on the channel, man. I probably will just react to it. I probably just make Tokyo Rangers an episode that I don't watch like by myself. I just come in here when I'm ready to watch it. Either live stream or probably drop a video of the reaction. I'll probably live stream it, probably be a lot easier. But I know that we have to make it non-visible and shit and all that. So I probably end up making a video because I think streaming it would just be too much. But if I could chop it up, I'll probably just chop it up and do it that way. So you guys can get my reaction on how the anime handles the final season. I hope they do some OVA type things. And guys, OVA doesn't mean like an extra episode. OVA just means original video animation. That's what My Hero's last episode is gonna be. Something like that. Maybe like change up the ending a little bit. Maybe, like I said, it's not Tokyo Revengers. But don't forget, I didn't forget about did not forget about Tokyo Revengers. Definitely gonna have some content on there coming soon because I have many thoughts of how people feel about it. So never mind. Expect the My Hero video to be after that, and just expect a lot of more content, man. Streaming is gonna be very heavy for me. So I appreciate any of your guys' support going over to that wave for me. I appreciate all your support in general. I appreciate all the 101 people that still subscribe to my channel after being gone for 2 years. You guys are still here. You guys could have very well just unsubscribed and said, "Yo, I'm kind of done with this dude, man. He just dropped off the face of the planet." So I really do appreciate it, and we're gonna just run this channel up. And we gonna do this, man. It's only Nen fam. You already know. So only we have Nen. Nobody could say they got Nen because it's only us. You know what I'm saying? We only going up from here. And yeah, I'm very excited for the future. Very excited to push content. And just like I said, I went through a lot. I went through a lot of doubt, a lot of sadness, things like that when it came to this content shit. But I think what YouTuber doesn't. I think I'm the only one that kind of took so much time off and to keep pushing. And I think I'd probably be a lot further in where I wanted to be if I kept pushing. But it is what it is. We're back. It's never too late. I'm under 30. It's not like I'm 45, 60. You know what I'm saying? It's still so much time and so much for me to provide into this in this communities. And try to do my best that I can, and hopefully not disappoint you guys again. Leaving for 2 years is 2 or 3 years is crazy. You know what I mean? I think it was 3, but you know what I'm saying? Leaving since 2022 it's been crazy. And don't get me wrong, I miss anime content and content in general every day. I just needed to find the right way to come back, and get right with myself, and take accountability for the things that I didn't understand, and take accountability for high expectations as well. But with that being said, I didn't want to make this video too long, and I did anyways. It's probably gonna be a 20 bean. So if you guys watched the whole video, I really do appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you guys hearing me out, and let's start running this up. Let's get back to this biscuit. I'm sorry, every time I kind of move on now, my camera has a zoom issue, so I probably gotta fix that. But yeah, let's get to this biscuit. Let's get to this content. Let's run it up. My hero video dropping after this, so you already know what I'm gonna say. You guys have a blessed day, a blessed week, a blessed month, and a blessed year. And as always, guys, it's your boy, the chosen one, Nen, and I am out. Peace.